Right here, these are the earrings, the beautiful Iron Mountain. We have gorgeous, looks like apatite, and then coral, the red coral.
Right.
Whoa, $69.90. Wow. Alrighty. 5 flex pays while they last. Super duper limited, best value we have ever offered in your choice here of the Iron Mountain turquoise, the red coral, or that of the beautiful apatite, which is something we don't see very often. Well, a little bit deeper in the blue, isn't it, Jay?
Okay, so what you have going on here, these were standalone earrings, right? So that means that we didn't make a necklace to match them. We didn't make a ring or a bracelet or anything. They're just standalone. These are what's wonderful, and again, these are viewer requests where they want standalone. Standalone meaning that they just want a color. They just want a simple pair of turquoise earrings. They just want a simple pair of coral. In this case, it's orange coral, or the apatite. Don't those look great on Ursula?
You see fabulous.
How that, you know, what's really great about this is if you've got short hair, that you can really see them. But what's more important, if you have long hair, and you wear your hair in a little bit longer fashion, longer style, you're really going to be able to see these. And again, they're all individually handcrafted. All those cabochons, that's all one piece. Okay, that's not pieces pieced together. Yeah. That's all one cut. So you think about that, that's free form, they're free form cuts. And that's what, you know, it's not just the materials, it's actually the labor, the effort that goes into making these kind of designs. These only can be made by lapidaries and silversmiths. Okay, there's no machine that can cut these. They all have to be hand done. Amazing of value, and here again, they're available in the Iron Mountain turquoise. That's a natural blue. It's not enhanced in any way. Beautiful apatite, which is another story in itself. Yes. This comes from Madagascar. I was showing, I had a necklace on earlier today, and we sold out on. This is the natural rough. Okay, I want to show you. This is how sad it is. Okay, it's good and sad, happy and bad, right? Okay, see this baggie? Okay.
Oh no, is that all you have?
That's all the apatite I have left in my collection.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. And the only reason I have this is it's in my private collection that I keep to do photographs that, you know, or whatever that I keep that I keep it at my personal office, you know, that I have. And that's the apatite. So if you were fortunate enough to get the apatite necklace earlier, or if you want apatite, normally this material is like, you only see it like in gold. You start to see it in silver later on because gold, you know, went so crazy that, you know, silver was what they were going to work with. But, you know, one of the things you might want to consider is this apatite, okay? This material is so rare. It comes out of Madagascar. We were able to get everything that they had from this one deposit, the mine. Now, that was about 3 years ago. Maybe 4 years ago. 4 years ago is when I found it. 3 years ago is when they harvested it. We did it this year when we met them in Tucson to do a follow-up. They had zero material. In fact, I have more material in this bag than they have
no
totally, and they don't have any because we were able to secure all the rough. So that's something you really might want to consider.
So especially $69.90, handcrafted, all in beautiful sterling silver. I have it on in the coral just to show you how I love it back with. You were able to get hundreds of our beautiful bamboo, or bamboo style red coral.
This actually kind of goes, it's more of a little like an orangey red, but it still will go with it.
Right?
Yeah, it works with it.
And then we also have the reversible ring that goes from, it's one of my favorite rings.
Do you love this or what? I
turquoise and coral.
Coral, or you can do 50-50.
Yeah, that's right. You could do the half right, like a color block.
So think about that. You get 3. Now, on that particular ring, it's a really what we call a cigar band style.
So
really wide, go up a size.
Great
okay.
Point. Yeah.
If you wear a 7, go to an 8. If you wear an 8, go to a 9, and you'll have a perfect fit.
Okay, we'll get that information for our, what I call it, like color block ring in turquoise and in the beautiful, in the coral, and it just makes sense. You know, we always talk about Jay, obviously signature stone is that of the turquoise, but then we love the beautiful corals, we love the opals. These are the, you know, signature, the lapis stones that Jay brings to us. Those are where it all started. And so to be able to continue after 20 years to, and I think he better and bigger than ever, a lot of the designs that we're bringing to you at these amazing values. And I always say it's because of the means of going direct to mine right here to HSN. You have Jay, you know exactly what you're purchasing. There's no middlemen in between. And that's the only way. I mean, even Jay, I think most of us would be delighted to pay $150 in retail for earrings like this. We've offered these at $89.90, and they were crazy, crazy popular. So this just is not the norm. I can promise you that. And that's why a lot of you are ordering 2, 3 pairs. Think about, you know, gifts, Mother's Day, graduations, treating yourself. You're a huge J. King fan. You just heard what's happening in the world of appetite. I mean, he's showing you exactly, that's it. That's all he has. So it'll get appetite in this size at over 2 inches. These are little, about 2 1/8 in length. And you're looking at a 25 by 6 millimeter. It's a good size of the lapis turquoise and the coral.
Right, and if you look at those are all free forms. Okay, what's free form? Free form is not an oval, it's not a square, it's not a round.
It's like a fancy cut, right?
It's a fancy cut, it's a free form.